Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tips and Trades, brought to you by Centimeter Perfect. That is Jesse. I am Liam, and we are here to tip, can you believe it, the final round of the AFL season 2026. It's going to be a fun round. It's going to be one that Jesse and I are there for, which is going to be great. At CMPerfect_AFL is where you can find us on YouTube, on Apple, Amazon, and Spotify for our main podcast, on Instagram. Hey, look, there might be a few happy snaps from our trip, hey, Jesse? Should I chuck
If you ever use Instagram.
Oh, I might do if it's live. I can just like record you and be like, say something funny, Jesse, and then I'll put it on the Instas.
Can that be like before 11 a.m.?
Before 11 a.m.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to be very happy then, am I? But we can. If that's your sweet spot, then that's fine. But
hey, the people aren't here for us bickering. They're here for us to tip.
Well, Jesse, it is the final round of the season. We're not going to do the finals this year. This is going to be the last round of our tips and trades episodes for this year, to return next year, I'm sure. But Jesse, here are the scores. Actually, before I get to the scores, Jesse, people might see the scores and not know why I have so many points and why you have so many points. Why is that?
Glad you asked, Liam. We tip with confidence points here on Just the Tips, brought to you by the Centimeter Perfect AFL podcast. So each round of the season, we assign a different level of points based on our confidence in our selection winning. So we assign 9 points to the team we're most confident in getting the job done, 1 to the team that we think should win, but we're a little bit nervy about. Whoever has the most points at the end of the season, which unfortunately is not me, will be declared the winner. You can't repeat your points. You do not, I think I already said that. You don't need the most amount of tips, just the most amount of points. Liam, I didn't think this day would come because you are you and I am me.
Yeah. Here it
but
is.
I'm forced to do a 2008 Geelong.
Okay.
And, I think, actually, that's doable.
You getting...
It's going to need a total nuclear meltdown from you.
Or something very, very crafty and very unexpected from you. But here are the scores, Jesse, coming into our last round. 36 for me last week, take me to 717. 37 for you, take you to 706. So you got 11 points to make up this round. Interesting. And Vin, who I've enjoyed having Vin along with us this year, obviously the AI robot who I've brought along in memory of my father who passed away earlier this year. 41 points to him. So he's finishing strong. He's got a win there. 658, obviously well behind the 8 ball when it comes to the scores. Now, Jesse, your tips are in. You've written them down. You can't change them now, so you can't do anything funky. So you have already should have had.
I go before you too, you wombat.
Whoa, excuse me. Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles because you've not been very good this year at the tipping.
Hey, Liam, shut up.
Yes. Okay, fair enough. The first game, Jesse. Let's go.
St Kilda hosted Gold Coast at Marvel Stadium to kick off round 24. I'm so glad we did the floating fixture trademark. Floating, this feels like it's floating down, I don't know, the most miserable river on earth.
Okay.
Like a lazy river, perhaps.
They're not miserable. They're fun. I love a lazy river. It's great.
I prefer like a more
active
swimming
river.
lane. Yeah.
You like a whitewater rapid?
New. I'm a downhill skier like Sydney. But St Kilda, they're going to want to win because, why wouldn't they? Gold Coast are going to want to win because, why wouldn't they? Can we do a fun little game for this so I can beat you?
No.
3 confidence points. 3 confidence points if you get the crowd to the nearest 1,000.
Well,
both play for it. For this game.
You want 3 confidence points closest on. You are so desperate for a win. You are so desperate.
Coward.
Do you know what? Forget you. Because I know if the roles were reversed, you'd say no, get better.
I would say yes.
Jesse.
Because I would be confident in my abilities to beat you.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Liam.
Get good, mate. What's your tip? Oh, actually, we start with Vin. So we got St Kilda with 3 for Vin. He's loving it. Because, how's Vin going to choose, Jesse? He's going to be involved as well.
You're not going to believe this. You can just put a prompt into the robot and it will tell you.
I could do that. St Kilda with 3. Jesse, what say you?
I'm Gold Coast with 7, and this is where we start to get wacky in our wacky points challenge. I do think the Suns will win this because I feel like there's more of a deflation element for St Kilda than there is the Suns coming into this week. Mm-hmm. And St Kilda are still missing their best player, and I don't know if beating up on a very bad Richmond side is the antidote for what they're missing. So it doesn't allay my fears, put it that way.
Jesse, if I was waiting to hear what you tipped here before I jumped into anything, because you might not need those 3 points, my friend. You might not need them. If the Gold Coast Suns get the job done here, I'm the Saints with 5. That's a massive turnaround, my friend. That's huge. So no, I stick by my decision not to give you an extra 3 points or a option for an extra 3 points. Forget you. You might be fine just with this game alone. It might be crazy. Let's move on to the next one.
For the record, 17,000. Collingwood hosting Brisbane in a game that people should attend on Friday night football. The Pies looking to just continue their general momentum. They've been in very good form. Of course, the draw against the Hawks last week, while the Lions, they had an easy win over the disappointing Suns to finish off their Queensland campaign to this point.
Vin, bless his heart, has gone Brisbane with 5 in this particular game. Pretty confident that the Pies will get the job done. And also, just on the draws, I'm so happy this happened at the very end of the season, which means I only have to do the graphics for them again on time because they are a nightmare. It might look like a small little thing, but it takes too much of my time. Jesse, what say you?
I'm Collingwood with 2. Yes. This is a gettable game. Oh, you. I thought you would fall. I'm Brisbane with 9.
No.
No, I'm Collingwood with 2. I think they're gonna. They have more to get out of making a statement here, and I feel like McRae is gonna fire them up. The only danger to that is, are they gonna try and conserve energy for their likely wild card match?
Fair enough. I've gone Collingwood with 3, Jesse. So if the Lions do get up, you still get an extra point off me there. So that's good. Hooray for you. I agree. I think the Magpies are just, I don't know, they're big game. I'm not to say the Brisbane Lions aren't, because obviously they're big game teams. But at the moment, there's something about the Magpies. There's an intangible about them that I really like. And the Lions have been funny this year. Obviously, their form and their win tally is obviously very good. Just got a gut feeling. And we're going to be there for this one. And if the Collingwood Magpies get this done over the Lions, it's going to make the games coming for the 4th spot to play us very interesting indeed. I think it's just more that I wanted some stakes in this weekend, and that's what we've got. Next game, Jesse.
We can go to Outback Steakhouse then, if you want it so badly. Carlton hosting Fremantle at Marvel Stadium to kick off your Saturday of football. The Blues, well, they've pulled off the miracle. They're in, but will they want to avoid that worst wild card spot? I think they will. The Dockers, are they going to rest some players? They might. It's a possibility. We'll have to see how that one transpires. A big game, of course, in my household as well. I have relatives who are Carlton supporters, so I'm very much looking forward to beating them.
Very good. Well, Vin's up first here. And Jesse, who does Vin love?
He loves Fremantle.
But where are they playing?
Oh no, it's Vinception.
He's gone Freo with 8. Just 1 point off for the away game. Thanks, Vin. Appreciate it. No, Freo with 8 points for Vin. Jesse, what say you?
I'm Freo with 4. Mm-hmm. Good sides win games. Conscious there'll be a couple of players that likely mysteriously come ill with, I don't know, meningitis or something, and they won't play.
Please not that.
Please not that.
Please not that.
Head cold will suffice. Head
cold is fine. I'm Freo with 4 as well. I think if this was a bit more stakey, I might have gone a bit more confidence on Carlton, actually. Probably would have gone towards Carlton a little bit more. I think this will be just a game of footy. Hopefully a good one. Nothing to write home about, though, I don't think. Let's move on to the next game, Jesse. This one should be interesting, actually.
Yeah, bits to play for here. The Demons, they could still find themselves into top 4 utopia. They take on the Western Bulldogs in their attempt to get there. Much like we talked about with Carlton, the Dogs will want to avoid that now dreaded 10th spot in the wildcard places and also pick up some form after what has been a pretty miserly month or so of football.
Correct. It does say Marvel there. This one is at the MCG because we have to run from one stadium to the other to watch this one. Run for you, a Uber for me. Melbourne with 6. You'll beat me there.
I'm gonna buy some new carbon plated racers and I'm just gonna take off down the Yarra Trail and I'm gonna beat you there.
Attaboy. Melbourne with 6 for Vin in this one. Pretty confident that they're going to get the job done. Jesse, how about you?
Yeah, I'm also Melbourne with 6. I feel like this should be a fairly decent smacking around. It would be 8 if it wasn't for the Van Rooyen suspension.
Melbourne with 6. I think we're all in agreement. This is working out fantastically for me. I like this. Or actually, that first game is going to be huge. It's going to be massive. Oh my goodness me. Let's move on.
Do they sell Gold Coast merch in Victoria?
If they sell the pink jersey, I might get one. All right, Jesse, let's go to this one here.
Oh, big game. Lots of stakes here. Geelong hosting Richmond down at GM HBA. The Cats in fine form. Richmond in Richmond form. The Tigers, they could produce one of the upsets of the season here. That's something to play for, but potentially one eye ahead on that AirAsia flight direct from Tullamarine to Bali.
Could be a week, Jesse. Could be a week where we don't put our 9 points on the team playing Essendon. We'll see what happens. Geelong with 9 for Vin with this particular game. Jesse, what say you?
Geelong with 9.
And Geelong with 9 for Liam. Fair enough. I should have done the thing for this one. I didn't want to get too ahead of myself, though, because you might have done something funky. All right, let's move on to this one here.
Adelaide hosting the Giants at the Adelaide Oval. The Crows' spluttering season continues. It looked like they were out of the mud for a bit, but now they find themselves firmly in Wild Card City, while the Giants' their season came to a rather unceremonious end despite thumping West Coast at NG Stadium.
Correct. Adelaide for Vin with 7 confidence points. He's quite confident the Adelaide Crows will get this done. Technically, can still avoid the wild card, although the games outside and the teams around them will probably get wins as well. So probably not going to avoid it, but they need to win this if they want any chance. Jesse, what say you?
Yeah, I think they will win. I'm Crows with 3, but I could easily have gotten this higher as well, because I'm very disappointed in the Giants this season, in season 2026. But at the same time, Adelaide haven't really impressed me a lot of this season for the most part. So I think 3 is probably a fair reflection of where these sides are at.
Well, my points have worked out that this round could be very interesting for the coming into the end. I'm Adelaide, but with 7 as well, same as Vin. Okay. So obviously, if the Giants get the job done there, that's another 4 points for you, Jesse. So working this out, obviously, I lose 5 there. Listen, if things go right, you could actually steal this from me this round. You've done very well with your tips, young man. Now see if the teams can actually play to get you that win. I hope they don't. Here we go. Next game. Oh, this one's going to be a cracker, Jesse. Are you looking forward to this one? When we're sitting down sitting down on the boundary line, just yelling at all the players to do something?
I cannot wait. And look at all that red on that form table. That is beautiful. Essendon, the 2-20 Essendon Football Club take on the 6-16 Port Adelaide Football Club. It has been a rather depressing season for both of these sides. Which side will be able to just take something to take home with them? I think, Liam, I'm curious to see what Vin has to say. Well,
Vin is he's a huge fan of home ground advantages, and he's also huge of the home team, right? He's gone Port Adelaide with 4, which is going to say everything he needs to say about how he thinks Essendon are going this season, which is probably fair. Jesse, what do you say?
I'm not.
Okay.
I actually there's a mirror to my left. Just bear with me, audience. While I look myself in the mirror and wonder how I've gotten here. And having to tip Essendon is actually a punishment for my poor tipping throughout the season. However, I can't bring myself to give them anything more than 1. So I'm the Bombers with 1. Do something crazy, you horrible football side.
Essendon with 1. For me as well. I called 2 of your bluffs, but I actually don't think that's so bad, because I think the other games you've gone really low on and I've gone high on might be my downfall, more so than this one here. But
yeah, I to be honest, that was more me bluffing you, because I thought you would chase me with Essendon. I didn't. I thought that was a realistic possibility. I'm less surprised about that one than I am about the Collingwood one.
Well, there you go. You're still going to be buying that Port Adelaide merch for this game, though?
Absolutely.
There we go.
Till's my colour.
Look, to be honest with you, I don't mind the colours of the Port Adelaide Power team. They're very, very nice. Jesse, we've got 2 more games. Let's get through them.
Not do we? Apparently so. Sydney taking on North Melbourne at... you know what? This is actually really funny. I stuffed up my points. I read the wrong one. Reverse. I apparently did decide to tip myself with more confidence than the 1. I've got 5 down here for that game. That's perfect. I just realised that I did Sydney with 1 because of recent events. How good for me. Thank you very much.
Look, suspect, but that's okay.
Can I share my screen on this platform?
No, it's fine. You can, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Fine. Because in that way, if Port Adelaide win, that's actually good for me.
Yeah, which you know what they're going to. That's why I wasn't surprised about the double bluff, because I went the higher. Okay, there actually was a reason. There was legitimately a reason for that. Anyway, back to the whole thing that people are here for. Sydney taking on North Melbourne at the SCG. The Swans with 1 final hit out before their finals campaign gets away in what is a 1996 grand final rematch against North Melbourne.
Starting off with Vin, he's gone Sydney just with the 2 confidence points. I'm not too sure if he's read the news, but actually looking at the next game, he hasn't. He doesn't know anything. Sydney with 2. Sydney with 2. Jesse, what do you got?
Sydney with 1, as very clearly implied earlier. Obviously, recent events are distracting, but also I can see this being a gettable game for North Melbourne. They would love to finish with a scalp.
I toyed with it.
Me too.
But no, I've gone Sydney just with 2, though. I actually think that the Kangas could probably get this done as well. But, if the Sydney Swans if most of the team can put aside everything that's happened with whatever's happening and can just focus down on training and getting things done, then they should be okay. But then again, the Kangas, I can't change it now, but the Kangas have shown signs this year.
I give you permission to change it if you like.
No.
Okay, can I have permission to change mine?
No. Last game of the season, Jesse, here we go.
Saving truly the worst until last. West Coast hosting Hawthorn at Optus Stadium. The miserable carnival that has been season 2026 for West Coast will come to an ignominious end. They would love a surprise against the Hawks, whereas the Hawks themselves will be desperate for what would be a comfortable win to get themselves a nice final spot in what is a 2015 grand final rematch.
Very good. Like I said before, Havin didn't know what he was doing. He's only gone Hawthorn with 1. Maybe he does know. Sometimes we've said that this year.
Sometimes he knows.
Yeah, sometimes he knows something that we don't know. It's quite clear. But he's gone Hawks with 1. Jesse, what about you?
Hawks with 8. This should be really comfortable.
Hawks with 8 for me as well. Oh, that's going to be an interesting round of footy, Jesse. We've saved the most...
champagne back on ice.
I didn't put it on ice. I don't even like champagne. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes. You could pick me at the post here if all results go the right way.
The 1 point difference between Sydney and North could be decisive.
It could actually. Oh, that's scary. And
if I have a perfect round, that honestly could tip it in my favour. Listen,
I'm not a bad loser, but I know you're probably going to be a terrible winner, and that's what I'm more afraid of, more than anything else. Especially if it's like I've been winning pretty much the entire season, and to lose it like that, you can Stephen Bradbury me, Jesse.
If I win. Mm-hmm. I'm going to throw you in the Yarra River in celebration. If I lose, I'm going to throw you in the Yarra River in disgust.
Well, what's great to think about that is that you're 5'5", I'm 6'3", and about twice your size. Good luck with that. You might have to.
You're not going to believe what a shopping trolley is good for, mate.
Get in the river. Jesse, quickly on the fantasy, did you win?
No.
Okay, we'll move on then.
I was robbed.
You were robbed, were you?
Yeah, Lockie Neal, never again.
Fair enough. Well, doesn't matter now, Jesse, because you're not playing anymore, so you don't need him ever again. Until next year, potentially, we'll see. Good luck to everyone who's still obviously remaining in the finals for the fantasy. Best of luck to you. I don't think you watch this anyway, so you're fine. Well, Jesse, send everyone home for the last tips and trades of year 2026.
How emotional. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed the season as it is. Let us know your thoughts on who's going to win the last round of the competition. Like, share, subscribe. I'm Jesse. That's Liam. We'll see you back on the main podcast for what is going to be a summer of frivolity and fun brought to you by Centimetre Perfect.
Bye, everybody.